In the elite world of culinary one-upmanship, food suppliers must constantly raise their game. Justin Horn is a private chef to the super rich and to stars like Mick Jagger.
This is Wagyu. It's a breed of cow from Japan that is sometimes fed beer or sake, massaged and played music to, all to improve the flavour. Very good beef, my favourite beef.
When cooking for a private client, Justin has no budget. His only brief is to impress.
When you're cooking for the super rich, you've got to do more, you've got to do better. You want to provide the best of the best. I think it's great to be able to surprise them with things that they've never tried or can't even get hold of. It's nice to be able to deliver the unattainable.
And now his clients won't settle for anything less, which means Justin has become an expert in the rarest delicacies and extreme food.
There's one thing I've heard of called Percebes, or the Gooseneck barnacle, which I've been wanting to try out, and I'm suggesting to a client of mine next week, actually, for one of our dinner parties we're having. And I'm very much looking forward to surprising them.
But the unattainable can come at the highest price. Through the winter months, as unrelenting Atlantic swells batter the Galician coast, a small group of men risk their lives to harvest the local delicacy, Percebes or Gooseneck barnacles.
Siempre digo que el que no pasó miedo nunca en este oficio es un mentiroso.
These men, known as Perceberos, use the simplest of equipment to secure themselves onto the rocks.
Pues este oficio es arriesgado porque te tienes que arriesgar para ganar más dinero.
The most highly prized Percebes are the most dangerous to harvest, growing deep below the waterline.
Peligroso, donde más bate el mar. Hay que estar muy ágil y pchum.
It's estimated that each year 5 Perceberos die harvesting this rarest of foods.
El peligro está en la conciencia de uno mismo, de un percebelleiro. Hay percebelleiros muy valientes, pero están metidos en el agujero.
On average, a Percebero will earn €400 a day. But by the time these barnacles reach London, they can cost more per gram than gold.
Perishable goods.
The bigger you can make that story and the more elaborate and the more interesting,
Wow.
the more they like it.
Justin Horn's Percebes have arrived, fresh from the churning waters of the Galician coast.
They're like prehistoric dinosaur fingers. It's crazy that people die so someone can have it on their plate. So I think for some clients that would be a good dinner table story.
Nowadays, people are buying more than just a plate of food. The story behind it is massively important.
People always want to have a one-upmanship at their dinner parties, and they like to impress their guests. So these, I think, would do the job.
Everybody's looking for that thing that's a little bit different.
Surprisingly good, actually.
That's never been done before, never been seen before.
Next week we're doing a wedding with 200 gold hot dogs.
Everybody's looking for what's next.
How much could you charge for that plate, do you think?
So I don't know, maybe £100 a plate? £100 a plate? You're buying the story that goes with it. Where will it end? I don't know. I can't say. Giant octopus, giant squid.
If a client came to you and said, I want to eat giant squid, would you take it on?
If a client asked me to make giant squid, yeah, if I could get hold of it.